Hello, hello everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to 40 minutes of soul journey with Imran. And so today our guest will be Sandra Rose, the franchisee of Aqua Vida. And so welcome to the show. And this show is all about, and to give you a quick brief about this show. And this show is about uh, a platform for aspiring entrepreneur, healer, anyone wants to share their gifts and reach more people and do something out of their comfort zone. Hey,
Hi,
so this is show is all. So here it comes. So Sandra, welcome to the show. And how are you today?
I'm great. How are you, Imran?
I'm great as always. So yeah, it was good to bring you in this show, and
Thank
I
you.
hope you will also do something out of your comfort zone, and you'll level up yourself a bit more.
hmm
And yeah, some more people will join today. I hope there is like our brand ambassador Babu Tia official already joined. Hi, Babu Tia.
Hi, Bobatia.
Uh,
Such a cutie.
yeah, yeah, she joined. And I hope more people will join as time will progress. So today we are going to know more about you, not about other people. It's all about you, yourself, your business, your life, your thinking, your ideology, how you want to see the world, and how you want to see like the society change as time progresses. And it's all about like your dream to bring harmony and some equality in the society, and no racial discrimination. So yeah, so it's all about you. You have the platform, so you can go ahead and start speaking about yourself a bit and your everything which I just mentioned a while back. So go ahead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm a bit out of my comfort zone. So I'm a little bit nervous, everybody, but we'll get through it. Um, well, we know each other a little bit, and I'm a franchisee for Agua Vida, which is Water for Life. It's a living water company, and I'm very, very passionate about it. Um, I joined them in July of this year after very many years of being ill and not knowing what is going on with me and not understanding. And, nobody could figure out why I was getting so ill all the time. And it very much started with me, my journey to health very much started with me changing my water to the brand of water I now promote. And it's very strange because how I actually came to buy the franchise is last year, September, we changed our water. And we changed the water, but I wasn't very serious about it. So we were drinking water, but not enough, and I wasn't cooking with it or, anything like that. So really just playing around. And I got very ill in
Okay.
October again, and I went
Mm-hmm.
to see a nutritionist, and
Mm-hmm.
my whole body had started shutting down. It was a disaster. And she put me on the right road food wise, but obviously we're
Mm-hmm.
70% water, so it doesn't help what 30% I'm putting in my mouth if I've got nothing else
Mm-hmm.
to support that. And then in
Mm-hmm.
December last year, I had a vision, and it's very
Mm-hmm.
interesting. Ganesh came to me, and now I'm not a
Okay.
Hindu, but Ganesh came
Okay,
to me,
that's fine. That's fine.
yeah, and he said, you need to make the people of the world aware of the importance of water. And I was like,
Okay.
how do I do
Wow.
that? How? How do I do that?
Okay.
And so for me, it was obviously a vision from God appearing as Ganesh. And December
Yeah.
came and went, and I wasn't listening, and it became a hard knock. or a little knock, a little more knock, a little more knock, a little more knock,
Mhm.
until I've finally listened. And, you know, as Ganesh does, he clears your path. And he did. He cleared my path and made it possible for me to buy this franchise. And here I am. Here I am.
Congratulations.
And
Here you are, and you are also get off your this continuous this illness, not feeling well, not feeling good. So you are out of this thing. Also in the process, you are going to help more people,
yes,
and you're listening to the it's like a God whispering in your ear, and you are just listening to, and not only listening but also taking action. You got this
yes,
franchise, and you are going ahead, and you are going to make more people feel good, feel well.
yes.
Okay,
That
so
is
that's cool.
definitely my
This is
purpose.
yeah, that's super interesting, and I also didn't know about this thing. So good to know. You see, like why you need to have more live. So this is cool. And now, if you can share something about your early life, I know like you started this thing since last October thing, but what happened with your life? Like what you used to do before, and what was your inspiration, and something a little bit about your early age and bit of your lovely kids. We see like you sharing some of the nice photo of your family and your friends, like you're having some get together. So please.
I have a very large family. I've got 4 children, and obviously my husband. Um,
Mm-hmm.
sure, my journey towards my purpose started a very
Mm-hmm.
long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I've always known that I wanted to help people. And, you know, that's why I've always been joining the Duke things. And, you know, that's how you and
Yeah.
I hooked up.
Yeah.
And, you know, but just never knew what it was that I wanted to do to help people. I know that I'm a mom. I'm very passionate about being a mom and very passionate about family. And my whole life before anything else centers around my family. And
Yes.
I'm just blessed that I have a lot of people who support me in my life, who help me follow my dreams. And yeah, I'm very blessed. My kids are young and very busy. Well, not all of them. I've got a 28-year-old who's married, and then I've got Samuel, who's 11, and I've got twins that are 7. They're actually turning 8
Yeah.
this month. And so,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, life can be a
Happy
bit
birthday in
crazy.
advance.
Sorry, a, a bit of
I
an
say happy
accident.
birthday in advance.
Oh, happy
Yeah.
birthday. Yeah, they're on the 15th of November, so very close.
Yeah.
So we've
Yeah.
got
Very
lots of
close.
lists, lots of birthday lists at the moment.
Ah. Cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You are going to have some more like your Christmas already started from even November. November will be party. Then Christmas time will be more party. Then New Year. So 2 months of celebration on the way.
Well,
I'm happy
our
for that.
celebrations start in September already because
Oh,
it's
September only.
September, because we've got Samuel, my
Mhm.
husband, and then the twins in November, and then Christmas, of course. So lots of
Uh,
celebrations.
okay, so brace yourself. Yes, more things to
Yes,
come. Yeah.
exactly.
So,
Exactly.
so that's cool. Like I know, like you always wanted to help people. So, what you used to do before becoming a franchise of Aquavida?
Oh, okay. For the last 3 years, I was the general manager for a contract cleaning company, which was
Okay,
hectic.
perfect.
Yeah, that was hectic. And prior to that, I was in franchising for a very long time. So mostly
Okay,
my life has been franchising. So I'm
okay, you are a franchise.
very experienced in
You,
franchising. Yeah.
so,
Uh,
so you can be the next Ray Kroc of McDonald's. You need
I
to watch
probably
the
could.
movie Founder.
I
You
probably
need to
could.
watch the movie Founder. So it will be super cool for you.
Yes.
Because if you are into this franchisee for quite long, so definitely you know that's all those pros and cons and how to deal with different situation in the franchise, because it's not an easy game to play, because
No,
being a
it's not.
franchise it comes with lots of things to deal with, society, politics, and this and that. You need to put all things together and you need to go ahead. So I
Yeah.
think you can be a very good franchise and you can open your your own franchise, not just becoming a franchisee, but you can be
Exactly.
a owner, a founder of something. So
That's the
we
end
expect
game.
and we hope. Yeah, yeah. So you can be that. So
Yeah.
super cool. And we had that cleaning company. Like I had a client
Mm.
in London. His name is Aaron,
Yeah.
and he started a cleaning company like Litter. Little, his name is Lita, Lita.co. And recently, he got like 2 million of funding from investment company, and they just do simple thing. They just clean from like house cleaning, different litter cleaning, garbage cleaning thing, and they are making
Yes.
a lot of money just doing this thing. And they're doing in London. They recently expanded to Birmingham and some other small cities, but they are going to make it like bigger. And they're saying this is the Uber. This is like Uber for cleaning. So
Yeah.
if we can anyone become this thing, and they have the secret and they have the system, like how they have a very good system of like supplier and the cleaner and the processing system and the payment collection and also ensuring the customer support after sale. So they are
Okay.
doing really great. So I'm happy that you are also into this cleaning thing. So good to know. Maybe we can have another talk in this thing separately after.
Maybe. Maybe.
Like how we can revive that things, and maybe we can find out something from out
Yes.
of this. And so yeah, that's cool. So now if you can share something about this Aquavida, like how this water is very different, whether the source of the water is different or special, or how it ensure like it's super clean, or whether it is groundwater or you pump it from the underground, or if you
Okay.
give some details, that would be great.
So it's actually very well. It's quite a. It's not obviously a simple process, but the water itself is a simple process. But what we add to it is not such a simple process. So once,
Yeah.
so we obviously purify municipal water. I mean, municipal water meaning water that we get from our government.
Yes.
Our groundwater in South Africa is really not good to begin with, because South Africa has a lot of acid mine drainage as well as uranium in their underground water. So what we do is we take water from the municipal source, we put it through a
Mm-hmm.
purifying system. We put it
Mm-hmm.
through the whole sediment filters, the glass filters, all of that sort of thing. We do reverse
Yes.
osmosis, but
Yes.
we also add an isogram filter to our cleansing process to get rid. And what an isogram filter basically has in it is zeolite, and that attracts any positively charged heavy metals so that we can capture that
Mm-hmm.
out of the water. Because even once it's gone through all of those processes, it still doesn't take the
Mm-hmm.
toxic amounts of
Mm-hmm.
chemicals and uranium out of the water.
Mm-hmm.
But we do
Okay.
that, we add that process. But obviously, once you've done everything to the water, all of that, you've not only taken
Mm-hmm.
out the bad stuff, you've taken out
Mm-hmm.
everything that is good. Your water is dead,
Yes, of course. This
dead,
is the
dead,
thing. It's
dead.
like
So you've got distilled water once you've done all of that, which is what most companies sell. They just add a few things. And if anybody's bought a bottle of distilled water, you'll see on the label it says not fit for human consumption. So what we've, yeah. So
that's so crazy.
it is crazy, but what's even crazier is that we've become such sheep that we just follow, just because it's somebody that has got a big brand, or we don't actually think for ourselves anymore. And I mean, I'm guilty of that because I did that for years. I just trusted. And so what we then do once we've done that whole process is we've developed
Mm-hmm.
a concentrate of that consists of 84 trace elements and minerals. The same
Mm-hmm.
84 trace elements and And we then put that through multiple processes. In fact, the same process, we do it based on nature's hydrological cycle, which is, you know, rain coming from up above, going through the clouds, you know, lightning going down to the ground, picking up minerals, all of
Yes.
that. And we've done that at a molecular level. We then re-infuse that into the water so that the water accepts it, and it actually changes the structure of the water to then become one. So water that is not living and that doesn't contain all of your trace elements and minerals becomes hungry. And what that means is when you consume water without all of those things, because water is a living thing,
Yeah.
you drink it and it's naturally designed to pick up trace elements and minerals. That's what water does.
Ah,
And if you are
yes.
drinking water that doesn't have all the trace elements and minerals, it actually starts taking it from your body. And then you just get rid of it. And this puts obviously huge strain on all of your body parts, on your heart, on your liver, on your kidneys, on your muscles. You know, your blood your body goes into dehydration because you're not being hydrated, because the water's taking from you. And this is why we start developing diseases. This is why we start developing asthma. This is why we get Parkinson's. This is why we get irritable bowel syndrome, because we are just depleting our bodies of everything that is good when we are not drinking living water. So you can understand why I'm so
Yes.
passionate about this.
Yes. Yeah. So that's why, like, it seems like the more we are getting more civilized or whatever called modern, and this thing is becoming more problematic. Like this disease, like asthma, Parkinson's, yes, like these are always there, but not as severe, and this outgrows like the big number like right now we are having. So it's maybe because of this. It's not only the water; it's also our food and other things. Like we are living in some everything around us is shade. So we need to
Yes,
either put ourselves some shield or have some filter. So we only take the nutritious part or essential part for us. Nothing like if we start taking something like this. And you're right. I never thought like this. Yes, water is always like this. If you flow some water, just drain some water, and if it is go somewhere, it attracts something like some particles. It's always collect and
yes,
become like a dirty water. It's naturally, you don't mix it. It just it's some magnetic thing. It's also attracts something and it keeps flowing. So when you
yes.
are putting something like without those essential minerals and those other
The
things are necessary
elements.
for our
Yeah.
body, like element, and then it's what happened. Like it's, our body is 70% of water, right? So whenever it's going and it's keep sucking out from all those essential elements from our own body, and it's going through either waste. So yeah, so super cool. Super
But
cool. Oh my
it's
god.
it is super cool. And what's crazy is we can't understand why, because I wasn't very unhealthy food wise. I was just eating the wrong things for me. So, but I was also, I mean, you've watched me, Imran. I've lost 25 kilograms,
Yeah,
and
congratulations.
since October,
Yeah,
and for me, it's like it doesn't matter whether we are eating organic or planting our own vegetables and things like that. If we are not hydrating our bodies properly, then everything good that we're putting into our bodies, the water is, if it's your water isn't full, if it's not alive, it's taking it from us. And we that is why we get problems with digestion, and why we
yeah,
can't lose weight. And
yeah,
it's insane, but
yeah.
water really is life. Water is life.
Yes. Since our childhood, like the other name of water is life. So
Yes,
we people, we all like very, very conscious about like whether we are taking whole meal or just whole milk, like these different pasta or this pasta thing. Okay, it needs to be whole milk. Okay, flour. Okay, whole milk flour. And we always try to get this whole. Oh, we don't want any canned food. Like no canned food. We need to have some real food and this and that. Oh, we want to have some no like this genetically GMO product. We want to only want some organic thing, this and that. But that part only 30% let's say of our body. 70% is water. But we are
Correct.
not really. Even me, I'm not very serious about water. Okay, that thing is we have some filter and I'm taking the water from that filter. That's fine. But now I'm going to explore around like which which water is very good for me, and of course I'll discuss with you, and you
Yes.
can tell me like, okay, these are the thing is good for me, because I'm in Kenya and you are in South Africa. So till I'm going to South Africa, I'm not able to taste that this whole water, real
Yes.
water, living water. So till then, I need to discuss with you and know like which water will be good for me, and I need to start having this water. Yes, it's super cool
Agreed.
because audience, this is super important because we all care about other 30% of our food and consumption thing, but we are forgetting about not concerning much about the water, which is 70% of our whole body, and we don't even drink that much of water every day. Many of us like forgetting like, okay, we're thinking like, okay, we are taking beer, we are taking juice and this. No, you need to have some real water at some point, I guess a specific amount. So please be careful and get some real water and
And
look
do
at
you know
your
how much water
nearby.
you should be drinking?
No, that's why I want to ask. Next question was about to ask you this thing, like how many liters of water we all need to drink.
So for every 10 kilograms of body weight, you should be having
Mhm.
350 mils of water. That is your minimum water consumption in a day.
Okay, so 300 ml per
Three,
10,
yeah,
like
350 mil
uh,
per 10 kilograms. And
350.
you're going to have to do the pounds and the other things because I don't know about that.
I just want to ask you again. Is it like
Yeah.
per 10 kilogram of our body weight, we need to take 350 ml?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So if anybody there like 100 kilogram weight, many people are there. I know like many of our European audience and American audience and South American, Australian, they are not maybe not 100 kilo, but they're around this, like 85 to 90 kilo people are out there. So make sure you're drinking at least 3.5 liter of water. Not only just
Minimum.
water, living water, minimum,
Minimum.
minimum, not just water, living water, real water, and yeah, whole water, okay? Which
Yes.
will have those all these ingredients and nutrients and minerals and elements.
Yes.
And yeah, so this is the thing. So if you can tell me some of how you're running your franchise, like whether it's just a outlet or do you sell something online, you take order, or there is any subscription, and who are your ideal client, family, or like the necessity of this water. Are you also offering this thing to the kindergarten school or high school level so that our future
Yes.
generation get the proper thing from their early age? So please go
Yes.
ahead and say something.
So the franchise that I've bought into, they are very big on education. So we spend a
Okay.
lot of time educating, especially children in schools, companies, everywhere we can go and educate, events, anything like that, just to help people
Okay.
understand the importance of water. Because also, if your kids
Yeah.
aren't fully hydrated, their cognitive abilities, they can't think because they don't get oxygen to their brains. You know,
Mm-hmm.
we've got online stores that is from the franchisors, the head office. So people can order
Mm-hmm.
online, not a problem at all. We deliver water to
Mm-hmm.
companies. We target,
Mm-hmm.
from our outlets, we target mostly families. We
Mm-hmm.
will you can either come in and just buy water in 5 liter containers, or like I'm drinking a 1.5 liter, or
Mm-hmm.
and this is not a nice plastic, so it's a once off bottle, and then we recycle.
Mm-hmm.
um, but we also sell in HDPE containers. So if you know, conscious of the environment, we've got HDPE containers. We also, you don't have to have a water dispenser. We have 20-liter dispensers, not the fridge ones, but just a container with a tap. Also an HDPE container that you can purchase from us and fill up. We do water packages, so you can buy 200 liters of water on a contract, and you just bring your container in and fill up to the value of 200 liters. If you don't want a contract, you can just bring your container in and fill up at a little slightly higher price than when you take it on a contract. And yeah, so we don't just, we sell obviously our living water, but then we also sell other products. We've got, I'm for instance drinking a hydration boost, okay? Because as I've mentioned to you, it's really, really hot here today. And this morning I was out on deliveries, and being in the car, I get dehydrated very quickly. And so I always have hydration boost with me. And what that is it's exactly our water, but we've added 15 times more minerals and trace elements, so that when you drink that, it boosts your electrolytes. And obviously that's the thing with becoming dehydrated, is that you're losing electrolytes. So if you have a hydration boost, and that's good for people who are gymming, who are athletes. We've got athletes in South Africa that do comrades drinking our water, long distance marathons. We've got hydration coaches who coach bodybuilders, sports people. It's really all about quality of life. And we also sell other wellness products. We sell Dead Sea magnesium supplements. We sell Himalayan salt. We sell herbal tonics. We sell mineral toners. Toothpaste, that isn't, like natural toothpaste, and natural mouthwashes with no alcohol, and all of that sort of thing. And all of that really, really benefits. We've got,
so I want to ask you some like, as you are talking about the toothpaste thing, and like many like like our friend list, it has a very common friend list, and we always see something like pineal gland or something like this, and there's the side effect of brushing our teeth with typical toothpaste, which is packed with fluoride, and fluoride has some adverse effect on our intelligence and like thinking outside of the box. Follow the trend or something like this we are getting. So is your toothpaste also doesn't have that fluoride thing, and how
nothing.
your toothpaste is? Okay, that's cool, super cool. So if you
So
can tell, if I can
it might not taste great, it might not taste fantastic, it might not give you a minty fresh taste,
yes,
but it's really, really good. I mean, we've got a lady that comes in. She buys our herbal toothpaste and our herbal mouthwash. And she battled for 15 years with gum disease, but it was so bad. And she says she spent a fortune. She cannot tell us how many thousands of rands she spent trying to get her mouth sorted out. And within a month and a half, I think, of her using those two products, her gum disease had disappeared completely. Completely. So it's phenomenal. I use the mouthwash and the toothpaste, and I don't feel like I have to brush my teeth 3 times a day. And I've got a very bad habit because I smoke. And
you're going to quit it, I know.
I am quitting. I'm going to quit. That's another thing on my list. But for me, it was always, I need to brush. but I don't have to do that anymore. It just really makes your mouth fresh. So, I think herbal is the way to go. We've got all these plants given to us by nature for medicine, and we don't use it. And we try and become so smart, and we just, I think, becoming a little bit more stupid the more educated we become. Yeah.
So this is the thing. So next question, because I know many people even want to have that toothpaste now. So how we can get this thing from South Africa? What is the process to getting this thing?
I think what we would have to do is obviously order online, and then if you would want it from South Africa, is to then just arrange a courier. So there would be quite a fee for it to go over. But
Yes.
as I've said to you, that my vision is not South Africa.
Yes, of course. Vision shouldn't be small. Vision should be like
just
big.
watch this space. Just give me another 6 months or so, and
Yes.
then hopefully I'll be able to bring it over the seas.
Yeah. It's just like if you want, if we want, you can do this thing. Like our good friend Ruti now in Costa
Yes.
Rica, and she is making nice cute this feather aircraft thing, and it has some obligation, like you can ship it there and ship it there, and she was like struggling for the last 6 months how to make it legal and how to find a nice channel to distribute all around the world.
Yes.
Like Tessa in Australia is asking to have this thing,
Oh,
and also
amazing.
Tessa in Australia, Lisa in UK, and maybe Sandra in South Africa all want to have this feather aircraft thing, and she was struggling. But last week, like just 2 days back, she figured out the way how she can distribute all those notification, those programmed crystal thing, and those feather aircraft all around the world. So she's super pumped and super excited. Yeah, I'm
Good
going
for
to do.
her.
So maybe you'll also figure out some easy and simplified way to
I will.
ship the product around the world. And who knows, maybe people will start asking you for like, hey, we want some one container full of your aquavita. So,
Yes.
so it can happen. It can happen because
But I do want to mention to you that we sell. So you don't just have to buy our water. So it's not always easy. The water can be quite bulky to ship. If you like, my husband, for instance, is an island. I think he's an island, and obviously he couldn't take our water with him. But we do sell mineral concentrate, which you can then add to your water. So you can go and buy dead water, and you just add the mineral concentrate to it, and because of its molecular structure, it will infuse with your water. You can
this
ship.
is like yes. This is so cool. I didn't know that. So we can buy some. It's like you are giving them some systems or some concentration, like a liquid small, and you just add few drop of water with like 5 ml or 5 liter of water with a few drop, and it will be distributed. And wow, this is more. So you see, like it has more expansion capability, not just because transporting a liter of water is very time consuming, also expensive,
Very expensive.
volume wise, and very expensive. So not worthy. It will not be like worthy, like all these things together, and also the scalability will be low. Like that, you need to have a big warehouse and this production, and so it's better to stay small and ship them like a small box.
Great.
Maybe small box of happiness from Akavida. So
happiness
then
and
they'll just
wellness.
add to the, yeah. So this is super cool. Like you see, so I can order even this concentration. It is easier. We can do.
Yes.
So maybe yes. So now, audience, you can also order even just connect with Sandra, and Sandra will show you guys how you can order this concentration. Even like within South Africa, many of you watch this replay in within South Africa. So if you are in like in further east city or west city or southern city, you can always also get this concentration
Correct.
thing from Sandra, and you can live a very healthy, good, happy, and full life, full of
Hydrated life.
happiness. Yeah, so this is super cool. So now next question I want to ask, like, what is your thoughts on, like, because I know like you are a conscious citizen of the world, so you always think of different things, like, like, let's say we are living in city most cases, like more or less we go only to the rural area just to have some fun, right? Go for trip, day trip, but many of our soul member also living we don't know, even we don't even have any idea how they are living, but they don't have any idea like what they are drinking and how they are drinking, and whether they are drinking water that has any minerals or any other thing. So how you can educate them and how you can make them feel like, also like in all over Africa there is some problem around this drinking water, even
Yeah.
no surface water, and they can't even take surface water, and they don't have that technology to pump the water out from underground. So what is your thought, like, whether do you have some sort of CSR thing, and are you going to do something, how also like how you can uh, give and distribute or educate them to collect the rainwater so that they can also have it. So if you
So
if you have any sort of thinking around this, so please.
I do have thinking around this, but and there is actually something in the process of happening in where we are in South Africa, with the
Mm-hmm.
franchisors, where they are going
Mm-hmm.
to be bringing water into our rural areas, and also at the same
Yes.
time empowering the women in the communities.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Um,
Yes.
and helping them live healthier lifestyles. We have a lot of children or babies in South Africa that die from diarrhea, mainly because of the poor drinking water that they have. In fact,
Yeah.
10% of all
Mm-hmm.
babies born in South Africa die from no problem. I just want to say hi to my cousin.
Yeah. What's that?
Okay.
Hi. Okay. Good. I think we also have uh, our mood and full wellness store. So Brad Magic also here.
Yes, Karen. Hi,
So
Karen.
yeah. So if you can, sorry, like there are some interruption, but you can again start from this. Maybe lots of young children or something you are saying. If you can
Oh,
go ahead.
yeah. So what I said, and I think you froze there, was that 10% of babies in
Yeah.
South Africa die from very preventable disease, which is diarrhea. And it's because of the water in rural areas. And so there
Yes.
is
True.
something in the pipeline, and we are going to be branching out and doing something
Mhm.
in those areas, which also will help empower women. But we don't have the final plan in place yet, and yeah, I don't want to discuss it too much. But
Yes.
as in how we are developing it and how it's coming along, I will share it with everybody. So it's very exciting.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, we will be waiting eagerly to know like what it is, because this is cool. And I was in Madagascar like early this year. It's a beautiful country. It's surrounded by sea, but there is still some place. No drinking water. Like even no water for having taking a bath.
Mm-hmm.
So you can understand that it's terrible situation in Madagascar. Like many very like top, like just before, like I was there, like I said, why this so much decorated? You know, Tom Cruise was here. You know? So people are coming, but still, like there are lots of community, like bit rural, like more farther rural, like no water, no proper drinking water. So they're having some trouble. It's all over some of the African continent that's happening. So if you can bring some nice initiative and something, like not like we can't solve everything, but we can initiate something. So
Correct.
other people will come ahead and
Correct.
cause, and yeah, will make some impact on our society. So,
Yeah. I mean, that is still a reality in South Africa. I mean, I live in a really nice area. 10 kilometers down the road from me, we've got people who don't have water in their homes, who have to walk for water.
exactly.
And
Here in Kenya also same. I'm living in a very really posh area.
Yeah.
Like minister, everyone is here. Diplomats all around, people around living here. But if I just walk, you need to walk like 10 kilometers. For me, not 10 kilometers, 2 or 3 kilometers. You'll see like lots of people are just collecting water, washing their plates from drain water.
It's sad.
It's sad. It's super sad. It's
It
very,
is.
very sad.
Because that's not a privilege. Water is not a privilege.
Yeah.
Water
Yes.
it's our God-given right.
Yes, and water is going to be manipulated by our leaders and different politicians, and it's already happening. You know, like in this Tigray region in Ethiopia, they're fighting in South. This Sudan and Egypt are already fighting over water. And many people are saying like next world war, if happen, will be happen because of water. Because water is not anymore like this God-gifted thing you can just drink. It's people know like it's a nice way to manipulate or control over people. Like just you can destroy a citizen, like like a particular area. You just stop supply of water. What they can do? They can do anything. They can live without water.
Exactly.
So because water is life. Water is life. So so water is life. So
yes.
So yeah, so this is the thing. I think we covered almost everything, if not all, but we tried to cover some bits and pieces, and we learned a lot about this water thing and how it has been impacting our life, and how you guys are changing and offering some quality product, starting from just water, also to this Himalayan salt and this toothpaste that doesn't contain any sort of those harmful chemicals or fluorides thing. And so yeah, good to know, and it was lovely to catch up with you. And thanks for all who have been watching this for a while, almost like 40 minutes or so.
Thank you.
So thank you everyone, and look forward to see you on our next. Yeah, you're welcome. And our next guest is Lynn Avis.
Oh yeah!
I hope you.
I'm gonna join.
So
I'll join.
Next guest is Lynn Avis, and yeah, so few others also in the pipeline. Tessa will join, Amber will join. So everyone is on the start. You'll keep your eyes on my Instagram feed, also on my Facebook feed, and you'll see lots of cool contents I'm going to bring in front of you. And also, like, there is a nice girl named Danji. She's into spirituality and yoga and meditation guru. She's a pioneer, so I'm also going to bring her on the board. And so hope you guys will enjoy and have some different tastes from different people, not just one type of thing. And I'm also happy that I bring you. You are like very special from other people. So thank you again, and keep your eyes open. And I'll also I'm going to share this live replay on my Facebook as well. I'll tag you, and you can share it in different platforms. Thank you so much, and have an awesome day. And render my wish to your family and friends. Bye.
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 Bye.